Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about a topic that most of us are extremely interested in but might not know how to get started with. The topic for today is how to become a content creator or how to get started as a content creator. Before creating this video, I was researching on content around how to become a content creator. I was looking at what are the challenges of people. And you know what the biggest challenge is? People want to be content creators, but they don't know what content to put. Can you imagine the irony? Which is why I decided to discuss this in this video. You know, anybody can be a content creator or an influencer, but one thing that you need to have, nothing else, not money, not a great studio, not anything else, is an expertise over a certain topic or an interest or curiosity on a certain topic. Without that, content creation is nothing. Content creation is meaningless. So when you are studying about it, remember, as a teacher, as a coach, as a content creator, what you have to help people with is you don't have to be an absolute expert with 10, 20, 30 years of knowledge. That is great. But you could also be doing this for 1 year or, be focusing on that topic for 1 year and share it with people who are starting off. For example, I'll take this topic of being a content creator itself. I started in the beginning of this year. It's and of course I have been freelancing and creating content for the last 8-10 years, right? But what I'm talking about is actively creating content to get followers, to get influence, and to build distribution, right? I've been doing this for last 1 year, and I was doing it as a freelancer and a coach, 22 23 as well, right? So now I am not saying that I am better than somebody who's done it for 10 years. I am not saying I am an expert and I know everything. What I am saying is, in the last 2-3 years of my journey where I have been creating content actively, I have a few learnings and I will share that with you. Right? For example, which mic to choose? What, how can you get started? For example, I only understand I needed to be an expert or to know one topic after having done that for 1 year. Every time that I have created content on social media, it is because I knew something about that topic and I wanted to talk about it more. For example, in my freelancing channel, which was separate earlier, now this is a mix of freelancing plus content creation and using AI. I talk about all these aspects together. I'm talking about these things from my personal experiences, which is why I am far more credible than a lot of people who are just giving advice. Now think about it, right? When you're starting off on social media, if your post or if your content say, here are 10 things you should do or should not do, why should people believe you? You are also starting off, how can you give advice? Remember, people hate advice. So as a content creator, never start by giving advice. As a content creator, always start by being curious and sharing insights about a topic. When I've built this studio, I am not going to talk about, oh, here is how, you should build a studio to somebody who has 1 million followers on YouTube. I'm going to be teaching it to somebody who has zero and who wants to see do it in an economical and cheap way. I can tell you how I created it in maybe 35K itself, right? So that is the first thing. The first thing is always know or be curious about a topic. The second thing is, as a content creator, you have to be a social media specialist as well. Why do I say it? The reason I'm saying it is because if you don't know how to grow your Instagram channel, or if you're not growing at a steady pace, nobody knows how to grow it until they have done it for 50, 10K, 50K, 100K, 1 million followers, etc. Right? I also don't know how to grow it, but mine is growing slowly. I just recently started a new channel on YouTube also, on Instagram also, both of them. Whatever, even if one follower comes every week, right? It's slightly more than that. I get, I think, about 10 to 20 followers per month, right? Whatever it is, it's still growing, which means some bit of content is resonating, right? And some bit of social media strategy is also working out. So what you have to ensure is that you know the basics of the channel. You put out good quality content, video production, Instagram or LinkedIn, wherever you're putting content, good English if you're putting it out, or have a good command over the language that you're putting it out. So first thing, like I told you about, is be curious and and specialize in a topic. If you don't know, pick up one topic, read about it for at least 5 to 7 days and start creating content. If you want to talk about, let's say, I have suddenly gotten interested in stoicism. And if I want to create more content about it, I just need to read 3, 4 books about it, drill down my experiences and share it with people, right? That is, and I will never run out of ideas because I keep reading or keep looking at videos on YouTube. I keep researching, and that is what one should do. The first thing is be curious. The second thing is know Instagram or know social media so that you can grow your following. The third thing is that build a network. Right, when you build a network of people who are already doing it, it's easier for you to learn, and it's easier for you to learn from others' experiences and not actually have to do it yourself, right? If you're a part of communities, and it could be courses, it could be cohorts, it could be like, don't spend a lot of money there. It could be a free community as well, right? Or you could build a free community where you say that, hey, let's come and discuss how to build reels, how to create reels, or how to write LinkedIn posts, etc. Those communities actually help a lot, because shared knowledge is extremely important in reaching a place faster in the content creation journey. Let me give you an example, and I've spoken about this in some of my videos, is that when I came to know of a few people online, I've learned advanced level of freelancing, building offers, building courses, etc. From someone. I've learned content writing from someone. I've learned, or I am learning video editing from one person. All of these are great communities, and I can go back and ask them questions whenever I feel, I face a challenge. So that is extremely important, because whenever I'm stuck, I get help, and that takes me forward. And just the feeling that others are doing it, I can do it too, also helps me. So that is the third step, which is being a part of a community, building some form of network. And the last bit of how to be a content creator is to select, because if you don't know, like coming back to the first point, that you should know and be curious. If you don't know, this is what will help you. Go to YouTube. YouTube is a gold mine. It is my absolute favorite. Just go through the search and explore feed. See something that you like, keep building on it, watch a different form of content, and YouTube will do its magic by working on the algorithm and showing things around that area. That can start becoming your area of interest, right? You can follow people who are doing something and you like it and you start doing it. So that is how you get ideas or how you get inspired. And what I mean to say is, it's okay to copy someone. Of course, don't exactly blatantly copy it, steal like an artist. If you've not read that book, please do go ahead and read it. Do that. Create some content getting inspired by what other people are doing. And you can get started in that journey of being a content creator. And with that, I'm going to end this video. This has been a short one. Like I said, my learnings and experiences have been this far, and these are the pointers that I had that I wanted to speak about. Now, I want you to go ahead. If you want to put in the comments, you can do that. You can write about the niche that you want to work on, and I can help you out. But before you do anything else, subscribe to this channel and share any feedback that you would want, or any topic that you would want me to create content on. Thank you so much. Bye.